happy birthday to those
What
born
happened?
in the
I thought
month
we're
of
supposed to go on a break.
February.
I was already about to kiss Winfrey. That we can take that break. Ah,
Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but anyway.
I'm just thinking of the food.
Yes, on DIY today, I have Mary joining me.
Yes, as usual.
Yes, she's my, would I say she's
I'm
my
her assistant.
Yeah, she's my
Yes.
student.
She likes
right.
pushing me around. She enjoys it actually.
It's not as if she's not going to carry this carton when once it's done. Well, anyways, today
So I'll carry it.
No, today on DIY we will be recycling old cartons. What have you been doing with those old cartons? Those cartons of biscuits, drinks, any kind of cartons. What have you been doing with them? You have been throwing them away, Abby. Just dashing them into the streets, into the trash bin.
We're talking about a better planet.
Exactly. We need to save the environment and properly utilize our cartons. So today on DIY, I will be showing you how to recycle a carton, an old carton, into a shelf, into a cabinet, into anything basically that you'd like to use it. You know, you could use it as a drawer, you could use it as a shelf, as a bookshelf. Anyway, I'll be showing you different ways to use them, or a toy box, whatever it is that you want to use it for, right?
Whichever one. Toy shelf, toy box.
Can I
continue?
Ahead? Okay. Fantastic. So yeah, as you can see, this carton has already been wrapped to save time, right? So you can use a wrapping paper. You can use, like what I've done, what I used here, you can use an old newspaper. What I've done here is I used a parchment paper. I have quite a number of it, so you can use them as well. You can use old newspapers, you can use old calendars. How many of us still have calendars in our house?
Many of us still have calendars. A lot of companies still do calendars.
They
as
do?
a matter of fact, yes.
Okay, so you can use that as well. You could use old storybooks. You know, instead of trashing them, you could just use them and just wrap them. You know, properly, just neatly wrap them using your glue, and just wrap them wrap the carton neatly, like I have done here. And so I'm just going to properly tuck the paper in neatly. Right, because I want to ensure that, you know, all parts of the carton is properly covered.
It's easy to tell that you invest a lot in glue.
Oh, I do, actually. I do. But these particular ones, it's not, they are not expensive. And I remember wrapping this up yesterday, and my kids they kept on crying and begging, "Mommy, please, can I join you? Mommy, please, can I join you?"
I hope they did.
And now that they're on midterm break, it would be a nice, fun activity for them, you know, just to keep them busy and their minds engaged.
So instead of them having all those toys and everything lying and, you know, all over the house, try as much as possible to get them to
engage them in activities, right?
It will keep them really occupied.
It will. So I'm just going to, so what I'm trying to do here is just properly tuck the paper in. Give it a nice, so here you go, just so you can see. So I'm just going to ensure that all the ends are properly glued, so that it's not tacky. And we also want to create compartments.
Yes, we are going to create compartments.
Right, yes, so here you go. So now that we have done that, ensuring that all of the paper inside is properly tucked in, as you can see, right? Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Now, I still have a few more parchment papers here. I have a pair of scissors, which I'll be using. And then we still have, so if you know that the carton has, you know, covers, like it has leaflets. So what I've done is I cut out the cover of, that's the other part of it, and I have them here. So what I did was I divided the longer part into two, which I have here. So now what I want you to do is put the glue on one side of the carton.
All over?
Yes, all over. So just put it on the ends. Right. Put a generous amount so that it sticks properly. Yeah.
Do I need to do this as well?
Just that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just stick this in so that it's sturdy and firm. Like I said, we are trying to create we are trying to create compartments here. So you could actually use it this way as a bookshelf. Right. What else can we put in there?
You can put the
so well, just imagine that you have like a stack of books here. So you could either use it as a bookshelf, or you could create compartments with it, which I'm going to show you quickly. I have my parchment paper. So what I needed to do here quickly is wrap this up.
Okay.
I'm using the glue. We have to go quickly.
Yeah, I'm going to do this as quickly as possible.
Okay.
I think I've done that. Do I tuck this in as well?
Right. So no, I'll just cut off that end.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So I'm just going to put this and then cut off. And so before we quickly go on a break, I just want to show you what we are trying to create here with this compartment. So what we are trying to do here, I still have to stick this on properly because maybe we didn't do a fantastic job. But anyway, so here's what we are trying to do here, right?
There you
see.
go.
There you go. So that way you have created a compartment, and then I have one more here. I'll just stick it in here to create another compartment.
Kind of like a shelf.
Yeah, like a shelf.
Yeah.
So that way you can put your book on it.
Yeah.
Just fit in. Look at that. Okay, so ensure that you have properly, you put glues on both ends so that, you know, it holds, you know, properly. Right. Yeah. So by the end of the show, I'm definitely going to do this, and then you'd see it before the show, at the end of the show, so that you see what it looks like. But basically what we have done here is created a shelf, a mobile shelf. You can use it in the kitchen, you can use it on your office table.
Yes.
Right, you can basically use it for anything. So instead of, you know, spending
that
money
box,
no, first of spending the money, because you first used to think about money first. To get carpenter to do shelf.
Shelves
you can just save that money.
Now.
Exactly. Use your old cartons and create your own shelf. And that's it on our DIY for now. Thank you so much, Mary, for doing this with me.
It's my pleasure. I love doing it.
And yeah, the show continues shortly. It's the top of the hour, people. Stay with us. We'll be right back.